the first step in building a nation, the first step in creating your company, the first step in running your business of the self are exactly the same. Create a check and balance system in your decision-making process. For your company, you need to have a business partner. For your business of the self, you need to have a mentor. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, everyone had a mentor. To build a nation, you need to bring people from various states together, various regions of your country together. So the first step is to build up your group, because you are enemy number one of your own kingdom, thanks to your self-biased thoughts, thanks to the thinking that influenced by a single mind without any check and balance, who thinks they know it all, do not need other people involved. Tell me who your friends are. Tell me who your peers are. Tell me who your partners are. I will tell you if you have a chance to succeed in building that nation, that company, that business of the self. By yourself, I don't need to waste my time talking with you because it's a total disaster.
Keep going. I'm listening.
You have to ask questions because I finished disclosing and I don't hear your acknowledgement, so I don't know if you got my disclosure or not.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm just immersed in it. I'm just so focused on what you're saying.
But I don't know how much you got it. This is a conversation, not a lecture.
Okay. All right, cool.
Because I respect your intelligence. I don't treat you like a kid in school.
I mean, based on what you just said, so that means the first step for you to create your oneself.
Say that again?
So the first step for us to create oneself, we need a mentor.
Not oneself.
To create
yourself exists already.
No,
it's your business of the self.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You have to use the whole phrase, otherwise you have a different meaning.
Okay. For you to create your business of the self, you need a mentor.
Or an independent mind, to be somebody that is interested in your future. If you don't have anybody caring for your future, then your future is based on self-biased thoughts. And self-biased thoughts are enemy number one for every business of the self, because there are no checks and balance.
But I agree to disagree, because you have to elaborate a little bit on that. When you said
we saw the example of focusing. You try to focus without understanding what focusing exactly means in practice. So there are 500 different concepts, and you think you know it all, and you practice it wrongly without knowing it, and that's why you're enemy number one of your business of the self, because you think that you know it all. You are the king of your kingdom, and nobody can override your decision. There's no veto of your decision. So all your decisions are always correct, and that decision making process is enemy number one. Because nobody else in your kingdom has a chance to object, because there's none. And that's how nations fail. That's how companies fail. And that's how business of the self has no chance to start.
I agree.
Thank you.
Yeah. I agree. So after a mentor, what's next in building business of self?
The second step is to adopt an official language. America almost decided to speak German. Because of one vote, we decided to use English. It took the majority with only one vote extra for America to decide to use English instead of German in the beginning. If citizens in a nation do not understand each other, then even if you have the greatest government, you cannot communicate to your citizens. So even if your mentor is a Superman, the mentor cannot help you if you and the mentor do not understand each other, or do not every time when you begin with a conversation, you argue about the meaning of terms.
Yeah.
Therefore, the second step to do your nation things, or to do your companies, or to do your business of the self is to adopt an official nomenclature. And if I were to be your mentor, then I suggest Thumoslang. So that every conversation is more productive than the previous one. So that we never go back and argue for the fifth time the meaning of a term that we already argued days ago, weeks ago, months ago. That's why husband and wives have an argument every month, because they don't remember the agreement on the meaning of certain term.
Well, you are my mentor, so Thumoslang is what I need to know.
The third step, after you have decided to adopt the official nomenclature, is to use it. And the first use for Thumoslang must be on the thing you want to focus. What do you want to focus on?
That's my question.
Yeah. And Steve Jobs had the answer for that already. For humanity, Steve Jobs has the answer to that question, what you should be focusing on
What is it?
for your business of the self.
Hit play.
Yep. For your business of the self. In 2005, in front of many graduates from Stanford University, Steve Jobs gave them a famous speech. And at the end of the second most important sentence in that speech is 6 words. And those 6 words are the answer to the question, what your business of the self should always, every day, for the rest of your life, be focusing on. The 6 words are what you truly want to become.
As soon as you said that, right, I felt like I had rush of energy from my gut just travel to my brain. I just had it's like a tingling sensation kind of, because that brings me to what I said earlier about how do you the systems of what to focus on, because I have successfully narrowed myself down to 3 things that I do every day, and this is what I want to be. I want to become a speaker. I want to become I'm a person. I speak. Speak every day. I box every day because I want to become a boxer too, a professional boxer. I box every day, and I train every day. So personal trainer. So these are the 3 things I do every day. But what do I want to be? What one is it? I don't know, because boxing to me, when I become a boxer, it gives me a platform to speak. And while being a boxer, I can also train. But I don't know which one is it to really focus on. That's why I'm here to talk to you about focus. Like, what is it? What? How do you know the one? Or can you focus on 3 different things? That's what I say. Can you focus on numerous things at the same time? You know.
What I've just heard is only an expression of 1/5 of what you truly want to become.
Wow.
Whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 things is not important. The number is not important. The number of things you want to include is not important. What's important is that everything that you stated covers only 1/5 of what you truly want to become.